Hello there, it's Angela Rocky, your founder of HealYourAdrenalFatigue.com, and you're watching Adrenal Fatigue TV. In this video, I'm going to tell you all about adrenal fatigue symptoms and signs. Let me ask you this. Do you sleep 7 or 8 hours a night but still wake up exhausted? Do you often feel overwhelmed by your responsibilities? Is your recovery from an illness take longer than it should? If you answered yes to any of these statements, you could be suffering from adrenal fatigue. And this is not something you want to ignore, so stay tuned. I'm guessing if you're watching this video, you've been suffering from chronic fatigue for some time, and you're starting to think there's something more going on, like adrenal fatigue. Well, I'm glad you're here. When I was diagnosed with adrenal fatigue just a few years ago, I had never heard of it. For years, I was struggling to figure out what was going on. I was exhausted all the time, even after a full night's sleep, and it seemed like no matter what I ate or how much I exercised, my health just kept declining. I have been suffering from several unexplained chronic conditions like hypoglycemia, hypothyroidism, eczema, severe allergies. I had developed many sensitivities to foods, and the list goes on. I was so frustrated and confused. It's estimated that about 80% of people experience adrenal fatigue at some point in their lives, yet it is often overlooked and misunderstood by the medical community. Basically, adrenal fatigue is when your adrenals aren't able to adequately perform their stress-fighting functions as they should. The adrenal glands help your body deal with various stresses it encounters each day, whether the stress is physical, mental, emotional, or chemical. The adrenals respond to the stress and release hormones that help your body deal with the stress and maintain balance in the body. But how will you know if what you're experiencing is actually adrenal fatigue or something else? Well, here's the most common adrenal fatigue symptoms and signs. Weight issues. Tendency to gain weight in the abdomen or having a tough time losing weight. Food cravings. You have cravings for salty or sugary foods. Sometimes it feels uncontrollable. Energy. You feel tired and wired. Constantly exhausted. You're tired even without having indulged in vigorous activity. You feel exhausted or weighed down by your responsibilities. And you seem to wake up at about 6 p.m. and feel like your day has just begun. Sleep. You have trouble falling asleep, or you suffer from insomnia. Or you wake up frequently throughout the night, or you sleep 7 to 8 hours a night, but you wake up feeling exhausted. Blood pressure. High or low blood pressure can both be indicators. Getting lightheaded when you wake up quickly is associated with low blood pressure and tends to be more common with adrenal fatigue sufferers. Cognitive function. You have brain fog. It's hard to stay focused on one task. You experience racing thoughts constantly. There's immunity. Recovery from an illness or stressful situation takes longer than it should. Food sensitivities or allergies. You can't seem to digest certain foods, although you've never had food allergies before. Libido. You have a reduced sex drive. Hormones. You experience severe PMS. Additional symptoms include numbness in your fingers, cold hands and feet, frequent urination, poor circulation, your allergies worsen or develop later in life, asthma. Again, if you have adrenal fatigue, this is not something you want to ignore, as it can lead to many long-term health consequences if left untreated. So now you know the most common adrenal fatigue symptoms and signs. So what's next? There are many common mistakes that many people make every day that further exhaust their adrenals and increase their symptoms. And we want to make sure you're avoiding those mistakes. So we prepared a special gift for you. A report on the 5 common mistakes that feed your fatigue and how you can avoid them. And we want to give it to you for free. To download the free report, all you have to do is click the link below this video in the description or click the box right here. Now I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What are your biggest symptoms right now? What is your biggest burning question? This is a healing community, and your comments could be just what someone else needs to hear. So take a moment to drop us a line below this video. Did you enjoy this video? If so, and you'd like these informative and motivational videos coming directly to you, great! Go ahead and subscribe by clicking the red subscribe button below this video. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Adrenal Fatigue TV. Bye for now.